Hello, today we're going to talk about a fascinating topic, and many people have been stumbling onto this because it's the power of affirmations. And I'm going to show you the mistakes not to repeat so that your positive affirmations lead you to real manifestation of what you want in your life. So I'm Edouard Brault. Welcome to this short video. I'm here to share the knowledge I've gathered throughout my travels and initiations with more than 100 energy masters and specialists from all the continents. Many people nowadays use mantras or positive affirmations, and oftentimes it's related to the search for prosperity, for results in your projects. It can be about the search for love or a good health. The problem with positive affirmation is that they are very limited because the energy that you put into the affirmation has a certain vibration, a certain bandwidth that is insufficient in first dissolving the negative blockages and software programs that are inside of you related to your education, your family, the negative and limiting beliefs that you have set in your life throughout your different experiences, what you believe is working, what you believe is not. And of course, all the subconscious layers of blockages and limitations that you have inside of you. That's a lot, isn't it? So for this, a positive affirmation is not strong enough to dissolve these barriers. And if it cannot dissolve the barriers, then of course it cannot create the positive situation that you're supposed to get and manifest by affirming these words. So today I'm going to show you how to change this. And for this, you need to understand that we're made of 4 different dimensions. First of all, physical, emotional, we call it the emotional body or astral body. And then you have the mental body, which is of course responsible for all our thoughts and decisions. And then you have the spiritual body or the soul. To make an affirmation very efficient, it is key to be able to say it with the vibration of these 4 dimensions. So physical meaning saying the affirmation out loud with a strong voice. You see how I'm speaking? This is the way, because then you can really exert your willpower and manifest things concretely. Then emotionally, and then my advice is to center yourself in your heart, because the heart chakra has a power that oftentimes I describe as 200 times more powerful than the brain when you pray or when you make a positive affirmation or any type of spiritual practice. 3, you need to do it with the full consciousness of what you're saying is becoming real. That is the power of your thoughts. That's what most people use when they make positive affirmations, but you understand to limit it just to the mental is not enough, or a little bit between the mental and emotions, it's not enough. It has to be these 4 dimensions. So 4 has to be with your higher self, with your spiritual self, with your soul. And for that, the best way to do it is before you make any affirmation to start with I am, or I am the source. Because when you state that, automatically you tune yourself to the frequency of the soul. And because you're saying it out loud, hence physically, emotionally with your heart, mentally really believing what you're saying is true, is the reality, and then with the source within you, I am the source, then your positive affirmation becomes super powerful. And it has the double impact of 1, developing your consciousness of the higher self, of the source within you, 1 with the whole universe. And 2, helping you with your positive affirmation to manifest the reality that you want. much more quickly. So I invite you to always say the positive sentence in the present tense or the past tense, meaning it's already done. So if health is the goal you want to reach, then you say, I am now in perfect health. I am now in prosperity. I am now rich and prosperous. And I serve the source, because it's always good to connect things like prosperity and money that can lead to greed and envy to your higher self, to the source, because then you create a perfect flow between the material aspect of your life and the spiritual aspect of your life. You can say, I am now happily in love with a perfect man or woman for my life. And when you say these, you can notice that I use the word I am, because again, you repeat the I am, which is the foundation of your spiritual development, because you're just stating that you are one, you are the source of the whole universe, of your whole universe. Once you've said the sentence, let's say, I am now happily in love with a perfect person in my life. You see what I'm doing? Well, I'm respecting a moment of time, which for me, time is like space, which means that you're giving time for the positive affirmation and the vibration that it creates to unfold in your life. So you've seen me do it like 8, 9, 10 seconds. I invite you to do it for 1 or 2 minutes. Because when you say the sentence and you stay in this silence, basically you have the time and space for 1, allowing your psychology to really believe that it's happening and this vibration to spread inside your body and inside your whole life. Hence, helping you really have the trust of what is being created under your own eyes. The second very important aspect of respecting this moment of silence is because you let the source, so you let the creative process of the universe bring to you what you have just been mentioning. And this is why it's so important to respect this moment of silence, which most people don't do. And then they just stay at a very superficial level of the affirmation and of what they want to manifest. Meaning that it will take much longer time for them to get any result. This is what we call in initiation being active and being passive. First, you're active, you're saying the sentence. Then you're passive, you're receiving the vibration and the reality of what you've been affirming. And then we will never insist enough on the importance of gratitude. When you feel grateful for what you have asked, then you automatically start the mechanism of repetition. You repeat the gratitude, grace. It comes from the Latin gratia. I'm in Rome now, so it's a perfect place to talk Latin. You receive more graces, more gifts from life as you are feeling and expressing gratitude towards what you experience and what you're receiving. So use the power of gratitude as much as you can, because on top of it is going to make you feel great about your day and so grateful and humble, because you understand that there is a higher power, however you call it, you can call it life, that is displaying its benefits and bestowing them onto you. And then I really invite you to do this exercise only on one topic, one sentence at a time, until you get the results that you want. Because focus is at the same time emphasized by the masters of wisdom and energy, but also by highly successful entrepreneurs. They all say that focus is the key to success, maybe the first key to success. It's like a laser. So stay on the same topic, on the same sentence, and repeat it daily, and if you can, several times a day. But at least one time per day, I invite you to make this exercise by really spending the time for the silence and for the deep belief that you're receiving, and perceiving, visualizing that the reality contained in your positive affirmation is being spread out in your whole life and becoming a reality for which you already feel grateful. And then you will have reached efficiency in your positive affirmation, and you can move on when you get the results to the next one. So I hope this video has helped you. As you can see, there are many mistakes that people make, and especially the fact that they have a very superficial approach to positive affirmations, because they only say it mentally and with a very small proportion of the emotions, because they don't do it regularly enough, because they don't respect the space after the sentence, after the mantra, and also because they don't know how to do it with the 4 aspects of their being, and especially their spiritual power. If you like this video, please subscribe, please click on the thumbs up and send it to your friends, because you're going to help them at the beginning of my path and the moment when my life started to be in dimensions that I deeply loved was the moment when I started to share with people, when I started to share my spiritual and energy knowledge with friends, family, and the people I love or the people I believe who need it. And doing that, you're helping them, you're helping the person, me, who is making this video for you, and you're helping yourself. I love you and have a great day.